Hey folks, welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. We're here in Worms Rock Fortress in the audience hall, where I realized after the fight that I missed something pretty shocking last time. So, when we arrived here, there was a whole mess of dead bodies all over the place. And what I realized I missed is that we didn't do the fight here. I retconned that and avoided it. When we last left the audience hall, Gortash had ascended to the position of Archduke, and all these people were alive. So, what exactly happened? We don't know for sure, but I can make an educated guess. We know that Gortash used all the tools of tyranny to bring the patriarchs under his thumb. And if you look around here, there's a lot of dead patriarchs and a lot of dead bodyguards. So I have a suspicion that what happened is, when we destroyed the Steel Watch Foundry and the Neurocitor, and when all of the Steel Watchers fell down dead, the patriarchs, people who were used to exercising power and who had been brought under Gortash's thumb by nefarious means such as blackmail and threats, saw an opportunity and ordered their bodyguards to attack the Flaming Fist and the Bainite followers to try to take back their power, take back the city from this tyrant. And of course, as we arrived and saw, there are dozens of dead bodies, patriarchs, bodyguards, and Fist as well. A handful were left to attack us, but with them dispatched, there's very little left at this point. Gortash's Steel Watchers are dead, his Bainite supporters are dead, his lieutenants are dead. I don't know what he's going to have up there in his office to deal with us, besides himself, but I don't think that fight is going to be all that challenging now. I will point out as well, I did travel to another region, which got me a full heal and recharged a bunch of abilities, as well as selling off all of the arms and armor. We're now up to 43k, and it still had not quite enough room to carry everything, so there's a few more things I've picked up since on returning here. Anyway, as far as we know, there's nothing left in this fortress except for Gortash himself. I suppose there could be a handful of Fist with him, but there's not going to be much. Let's start making our way up to the chapel area where I'm pretty sure he's going to be. Let's see if we can find him and take him out. Now this area should be clear. We've already killed whoever it was that was here. We can see though, Lady Ruth Lineker. We'd heard of that name. A couple of arrows here for Astarion. I don't remember if we checked these trunks before, but if we didn't, there may be some additional goodies here for us. The scaffolding that was here is gone, however. That is interesting. Alright. Back inside we go. And we'll try this door.
Seems simple enough.
Okay. Nothing of value out here, from what I can see. Which means we're up to the staircase. Did I loot this guy? I did. Alright. So, up to the upper floor. And again, there's nobody up here. We've already disabled all the traps. We've already fought the Steel Watchers and the various other people who might be here. We do know that if we go in the front door, we may... Alright, there he is. And I think he's by himself. We've already slaughtered everything else he had available. Wow. This might turn out to be a very easy fight. Let's go see the Chosen of Bane and remind him the promise we made, that he was a dead man.
It's hard to keep a good woman down, isn't it, Karlach?
I don't know. You managed it for a solid decade.
I never meant to harm you, dear. Merely to help you realize your vast potential.
You sent me to the hells. You let Zariel take my heart, as though any of it was yours to give away.
The greater good, Karlach. Something I wouldn't expect you to understand.
You feel no regret, do you? All right. How about fear, then?
You can't hurt me, you need me. Whether you and your friend realize it or not.
Do we now?
So a couple notes. First of all, he is a nervy bastard, I'll give him that. He's standing here trying to make a deal, trying to argue. Now that we've stripped him of every single defense, every single ally, now that he's all alone and is likely about to die, he's still standing there, smirking, smug. I don't know whether he's overconfident or knows the position he's in and is just playing his last cards as desperately as he can. But give the bastard credit, he's got balls. As for this interaction between Karlach and Gortash, who was her tormentor for many, many years, someone who sold her into slavery, betrayed her, I think we're going to follow our policy here and let Karlach take the lead.
I'm sorry you feel wronged by how things ended between us all those years ago. But now we must look to the future.
You make it sound like we were lovers. Or friends. But that wasn't it. I trusted you. I respected you. It was my job to protect you. And that's what I did. I was so young. I didn't recognize evil when I saw it. When you turned on me, I was too dumbstruck to realize what was happening. No way he'd hurt me, I thought. He betrayed me for reasons I still don't quite understand. But I suppose evil has no real cause. It just is. Until it isn't.
You utter brat. You're going to burn this place down.
Good.
Say goodbye, Gortash.
No, you have to stop her. Do it, now!
Okay, he did have a few things in reserve here. Interesting. What are these over here? I think we destroyed these when we were here last time. Yeah, there's some incineration casters. Okay, so who does he have with him? We've got the Lord. Iron Consul Stalwart. That's nothing to worry about. Black Gauntlet Stygian and Iron Consul Gorman. Plus, he's got more of these casters set up. All right. Well, let's get into things. Looks like the three of them are going first. Let's see. What has he got on him? Shell of Resistance? What is that? Immunity to thunder damage, resistance to physical and elemental damage for 1 turn, an extra bonus action, and 3 meters extra movement speed. Okay, so we won't use thunder damage. Let's change this around, shall we? Let's start with a nice little bonus action of Perilous Stakes. Oh, that's only 25% chance. That's low. Maybe that's not the play then. Advantage on intimidation and insight checks. Dark Devotion. Advantage on saving throws against charmed or frightened. Can't be frightened. Unarmed attacks deal additional damage. Magic resistance. Permanently armed and scintillating. Plus this. Resistance to physical and elemental damage. Alright. So... Grenade Impeller. Incineration Caster. Deranged Force Curtain. Right, these are the things that give him his shell. I think we learned that last time. There's not too much here to worry about, I don't think. It's just a question of how we start. This is recharging. This is malfunctioning? What does that mean? A malfunctioning Force Curtain is making Gortash vulnerable to elemental damage? Immunity to thunder, resistance, recharging. Okay. So is he vulnerable? What's going on with him? No. Okay. So if we kill this thing, the malfunctioning one, we should be good. Maybe we try to take a look at this. Vulnerable to bludgeoning and lightning. Only a hit that does at least 10 damage can damage it. Alright, so... bludgeoning is going to be hard to come by. Up that high. What do we want to do here? I think we want to destroy this. But I'm not quite sure how to do it. Maybe with a lightning spell? Maybe that's something Shadowheart could help with. Or maybe we just kill his friends here. Maybe we just start with that. Let's see. I mean, I can definitely destroy the incineration casters. The grenade impellers are going to be harder to deal with. We destroyed these two. So if we force them to come back in here to fight us, we can get away from all of that, right? This is an important fight. Do I want a black hole here, or... I think maybe we start by taking these guys out, and then... For this, we need at least 10 damage, so... 20 magical piercing damage. Or... 5 lightning damage. Immune to thunder, psychic, poison, fire, resistant to necrotic and radiant. So like an acid, some acid might work. If we could throw something at it, that would be good. Force damage, maybe? What does Astarion have here? In terms of shots that he could take. Arrow of Lightning could do the job. 2d4 lightning. So, as long as we get 5 lightning out of that, it should destroy this, right? Maybe that's what we do. Let's start with an Arrow of Lightning on this. Okay. So that thing's destroyed. He keeps this for one more turn, but then he gets vulnerability from that, right? Alright. Let's move Astarion to safety then, and maybe hide him. I feel like that was a good use of his turn. Okay. So now we have Tava and Karlach. And we've got... The Lord is going to get a turn. Then we've got the Iron Consul over here. Back there we've got Black Gauntlet, whatever. Are any of these guys spellcasters? What are you? Let me check. You have a spear, but... Tactical discipline. I think he... No, I don't think he has magic. What about you two? What do you got? You got a crossbow? I don't think you have magic. Although you might... They might have blights. Alright. Let's get rid of the ranged attacker then. So, 93 hit points. I think we go ahead. Do we rage here? I think we rage. Alright. There's our rage. Let's come in and take a shot here, I think. One to start.
Say bye-bye.
Very nice. About to explode. What is that? Grenade impeller summoned concussion grenade. Okay, so yes, it threw a grenade near us. That's this thing, right? Yeah, okay. Or maybe it's this thing. Grenade impeller, incineration caster. Okay. Let's get Tava involved. Let's send her over here, I think. Now, we don't actually want to kill this guy. We want to get him low enough that Karlach can kill him, if we can. So, one good hit should do it. And let's throw... Do we want to use a hunter's mark? Okay, that's not available. We could lower his armor class. Make it a little bit easier to do things. Okay, let's take one hit here. Okay, we did hit. I don't think we're going to crit. That brings him down to 43. I need to bring him down to like 25. I will put one Divine Smite in. Okay, 32. She has a chance to get the kill here. Let's turn on heat conversions and see if we can get this kill. Not quite, huh? Okay, 3 hit points. We were close. We didn't get the Bloodlust proc, but what can you do? So this is about to explode. Grenade will explode at the end of its turn. All right. So we need to get as far away from it as we can. I think we're still going to take some damage unless we do something about it. But let's come over here. Move away. Oh, now this thing's going to go. Shit. Well, she's resistant to fire damage. That's probably fine.
Blood comes easy these days.
Okay. Let's kill this guy. Nice. And then... Can we fly over to you and get started on you? We can. Okay. So she's away from the grenade as well. We'll end turn there. Gortash gets to go. Gonna use Dazzling Ray on Tava. She took 20 radiant and is blinded. Tried to put some sort of buff on that guy. Alright, Shadowheart is up. I think we ignore this impeller grenade and we come over and maybe start working on Gortash. What can we do with him? What can she do with him? Possibly we throw down some difficult terrain here with a decent spell. Key restoration, sure. That seems good. So what's your deal now? Thunder resistance, but that's it. Alright. Maybe we use Moon Mode here. So, it's difficult terrain within range, and allies also deal an additional 1 to 4, and that's for 10 turns. Alright, let's use Moon Mode as our action here. And let's put it... Let's put it like... I want to get this guy as well as Gortash. Maybe we just center it on Gortash so he has trouble moving. And I guess that's fine. Okay. Moon Mode Aura. He saved against it. He's moon snared. Okay, I like that. And then we don't want her to be visible here, so let's come back around here. I think that's fine. I don't think we need a bonus action. We can end turn and let the others go. He was stunned. Saved. Blows that up. She takes 19 something damage. Was that thunder damage? Okay. It was. He's got malfunctioning Shell of Resistance now, so he's vulnerable to elemental damage. Love that. I think... Alright, how do we want to do this? We want to move away from this thing for sure. I think we come over here and we get to work on Gortash. I think she couldn't resist that. Yeah. What's our chance to hit her? 70? Let's go Reckless. Actually, let's sacrifice movement speed to deal an additional 5 slashing damage. Let's do that. And then, can we cleave both of them? We can. Very nice. And we get an extra attack. Let's try to lacerate him here. Nice, he's bleeding. He took a bunch of elemental damage. Love that. For a bonus action, we got nothing. Let's end turn. Astarion. Let's have you creep right to here. Let's do some elemental damage to Gortash. Let's see, what do we want to do here? Necrotic? How is he for necrotic? Poison vulnerability, necrotic vulnerability. Alright. So maybe we use our bonus action here to get a really good poison going. 1 to 6 poison damage, 1 to 10 poison damage. What else have we got? He has more than this. It's not in here properly. Would those be potions? Alright, so 1 to 8. 1 to 6, and become poisoned. Is that 1 to 6 at the end of each of its turns? DC 17 Constitution saving throw might be good. Serpent Fang. Purple Worm Toxin. He really doesn't have much more than that, huh? What does he got? Oil of Sharpness, Crawler Mucus, Constitution save or become paralyzed and poisoned. That could be fun. Drow poison, no. Paralyzed and poisoned, that's the same as the Crawler Mucus, right? Yeah. Both con saves, but it doesn't have a DC on it. Blinded and poisoned. Oil of Accuracy we don't need. Bane. Diminution. Alright, I think we go for straight up damage here. Purple Worm Toxin. Coat Weapon. Okay. And then Sneak Attack. On our boy Gortash. Let's see how this goes. Oh, let's definitely crit. 73 plus 9. Look at him. Look at him. He's almost dead already. Fantastic. Back around out of the line of fire and turn.
Nothing will stand in my way.
All right. So you're whatever you are. I think we can kill Gortash here if we get Tava in range. Let's fly her over. We can eat an attack of opportunity here. Missed. Okay, bonus action. Let's shatter his psyche. Only a 2%, only a 1 in 4 chance to hit, but hey, let's take it. He saved against it, fine. Let's do some attacks. We'll crit, and we'll Divine Smite 3. Actually, we don't even need to. We can do it with a 1. He's dead. He's down. Regicide. Tava is inspired. I love it. All right, let's finish off the trash. Shadowheart gets to go. We don't need this. Okay.
Let's end this.
Let's have her. Can she reach him? She cannot. So it's got to be a spell of some sort. We don't need much here. What do we have at level 3? We've got Fear, Bestow Curse, Spirit Guardian, Spiritual Weapon, Mirror Image, Pass Without Trace. Command. We could dump a command on him. Because we're still concentrating, right, on Moonmote, which is this area. All right. Let's put a command on him. Let's have him grovel. Target's out of sight. Okay. I don't want to upcast it. Let's have you come out here where you can see him. And let's command him to grovel. 70% chance. Let's see. Failed. Very nice. He won't get a turn because he'll be groveling. She gets to go. She's going to use her turn to dash, which is ridiculous. Aura of Terror, we're immune. She shoved Tava. Okay, that's all you can do. Okay. Go ahead and get the kill, Karlach. Why not? Let's go Reckless. Again. He's dead. 1. 2. 3. 5 hit points left. Love it.
Let's move.
Come on over, buddy. Let's finish what we started here. And with that, Enver Gortash is defeated. Ooh, boy. It was a long time coming, but we got him. Let's check in with Karlach, see how she's feeling. You finally got your revenge on your betrayer.
It's finished. It's done. I need to see him up close. I need to know he's dead.
Okay. Well, we've got an important cutscene coming up. Let's clean everybody off, because that's always fun. 2, 3, 4. All right, we'll let Karlach take the lead on this. Where is he? Lord Enver Gortash.
So Gortash is nothing more than a pile of flesh? Same as the rest of us.
You can sense she's working something out. Say nothing.
I feel like there should be a sunset for me to ride off into. Or an orchestral swell, or something. But there's nothing, is there? I killed the bastard who ruined my life, and my prize is that I get to crawl into a corner and die. Am I fucking missing something?
How do we help her here? It seems like there's no replacement for her heart. I mean, maybe there is, but we're getting close to the end of the game, and everything I thought would happen with her hasn't. So she doesn't want to go back to Avernus. And with her heart being what it is, she's going to die if she doesn't. I remember when we first fixed her heart and she could touch again, she was so happy. We were worried even then about what Damon said about it's going to overheat. It's going to kill you if you don't return to Avernus. We tried to talk to her about it then, but she was adamant. I'm going to live my life now. I'm going to enjoy today and think about this later. And I think it's catching up with her now. He betrayed her. She tracked him down and got her vengeance, but it doesn't change anything. The harm that he did to her is still real. I think we continue to let her work it out for herself.
I can't do it anymore. 10 years, man. It's enough. It's enough. He's dead. And he's no fucking sorrier now than he was before. What was the point? I'm still dying. I'm dying. I'm going to die.
I mean, there's a part of me that wants to say this. Maybe in the upper city, maybe there's a wizard, maybe there's something. I kind of want to say this too, but she's been adamant that she'll never go back. She'd rather die free. Maybe the best thing we can do for her, I mean, it's kind of like if you're in real life and your friend has some sort of terrible mortal disease with no cure and they know they're going to die. What can you say, right? All you can tell them is that you love them and they won't be alone. You're not dead yet. I'm here with you, and I will be until the very end.
Don't say that. Say you found some way to fix me. That now Gortash is dead, I'll get my heart back. My heart. It was mine. And they took it. I'm going to be as dead as a Gortash any day now. Any moment. And what then? Off to the City of Judgment to waste into oblivion? Into the dirt to get eaten by maggots? Is that it for me? Is that fucking all? And you'll just keep going, won't you? Watching the stars, warming your hands on the campfire, dancing, eating, making fucking love all night. All of it, all of it! That's my reward for everything I suffered. That's why I survived 10 years of torment. The fighting, the clawing, the loneliness, the fucking loneliness. All of it so I could rot. Because the person I trusted the most gave me away to the devil. It isn't fair. I don't want it like this.
Oh, man. So, options 1 and 2 appeal to me here on Tava's behalf. I mean, the only other thing I can think of is that we do have a way to go to hell, to the House of Hope, to steal the Orphic Hammer. I suppose it's remotely possible that her heart could be there. I mean, they stole it and replaced it, but what, did they keep it? Or did they just toss it on a fire someplace? Maybe it's down there. Maybe there's something down there that could help. Maybe, hell, maybe we run into Zariel. I don't know. But in this moment, telling her that we can fix it, making a promise that we can't keep or might not be able to keep, seems wrong. So I don't think I can choose number 1 here. I can't give up on the faint hope that there's some way I can help her, some way I can save her. But this also seems a little harsh. Except in the sense of, we're here, we'll listen to you, it's okay. We won't stop loving you no matter what you say, right? We understand the emotion, we understand. We can't fully understand, but we can empathize. This feels like telling her to give up. And maybe that would be the right thing to do. Maybe kind of like refusing to face it is maybe refusing to face it is wrong. Maybe, man, this is rough. Maybe refusing to face it with her is a kind of cruelty. Maybe admitting, as painful as it is, that we can't save her and that we're grieving and that we love her will help her face it herself in a way that pretending there's something we can do when maybe there's just not would avoid. I really want to save her, but I'm starting to get the feeling that maybe there's not a way to do it. Especially with the way this, like from a metagame perspective, the way this cutscene is going makes it seem like the developers are preparing you for the fact that there's no getting out of this. Like, she's going to die after we win the game. And if she is going to die, the hardest thing to do is to face it and accept it, and we have to help her with that. So after this long 3-minute silence of these two looking into each other's eyes, I guess Tava's going to say this. I would do anything to change it, but I just can't.
You could try. You got a wish spell in that pack of yours. What the fuck am I supposed to do now?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. But whatever it is, I think we're meant to do it together.
Let's get out of here. I've always hated this place. Stupid fucking gigantic bridge or whatever. I think I need to go to camp for a while. Be alone. Scream at the sky. You can come and find me later if you want to. Thanks for listening. For existing. Love you.
Wow. Yeah, complete. Mission complete. Which means there is no more to do for her. There is no way to save her. Oh god, that sucks. She's an awesome character. I forgot to read a lot of this earlier. We did as much as we could for Karlach's heart and helped her get revenge on Gortash. All she wants now is to see the city saved. Man. Ooh, that is hard. That is a bitter pill to swallow, you guys. Wow. So obviously, we got to grab the Netherstone off of Gortash's corpse. There might be a little bit more loot in here as well. Let's take a look. Let's start with Iron Consul Garmin. What did he have? Just a spear +1 and some other trash. Okay. Black Gauntlet Stygian. A mace +2. We read this stuff the last time we were here. Iron Consul Stalwart. Yep, spear +1 and some junk. We need to send a few of these pieces over to Shadowheart for now. This thing is still shouting, huh? Let's just, well, is destroying it the right call? Because it might blow up in our faces if we do that. That should be far enough away. Let's just take another little teeny tiny step. Come on, guys. There we go. And then Astarion. See if you can kill it with sharpshooter. Yeah, that's what I thought might happen. All right, so now the noise is gone.
Can't give up now.
Let's see. Tava's a little bit hurt. Down by 10 hit points. Let's eat some good berries real quick. Okay, got 39 left. We can clean off again. Oh, we already did that, right? We did that before. We did that before.
Can't slow down.
She can reapply her volatile shield. And I did notice over here we have a gilded chest. Nothing in here but the accelerated grand design. So we must have seen that before and left it. Okay, because we did loot this place before. All right, it's time for the grand finale. The Netherstone and whatever magic stuff he had. Lord Enver Gortash. Okay, Reflecto Guard applies a condition that reflects all incoming projectiles back at their source. Huh. Okay, interesting. So Astarion's hand could toss that at one of us. Phase Optimizer. Grant nearby steel watchers an additional action that will just sell. Gortash's key. Note from Helsik. Yeah, this we knew about this from before the retcon, right? Let's just sell that. Some gold. Now we're getting into the interesting stuff. He did have a dagger. All right, let's check the boots. Tyrannical Jack Boots. You gain a +1 bonus to charisma checks and saving throws. Very nice for a face who doesn't have legendary boots already. For now, we'll send these to camp. As for his robe, he was wearing the Cloth of Authority. Can't be frightened. Cannot be afflicted with other emotion-altering conditions. Advantage on intimidation checks and insight checks, and armor class +1. Not bad, but nothing will wear. Then he had, it looks like, a rare heavy crossbow, the Fabricated Arbalest. It's a +2 crossbow, which unlocks Dazzling Ray. Once per short rest, unlocks a beam of brilliant light that blinds all creatures in its path. Until the spell ends, you can recast the spell. Casting it again may possibly burn you each time you recast it. So for 10 rounds, you can blind and damage anyone in a path. That is really interesting. On save, targets still take half damage. Okay, so there is a saving throw. So I'm not sure whether the save still blinds people. Huh. So other than that, it's +2. It does have this illuminating shot. Radiating orb. This is like okay, I think. I mean, it is a +2 heavy crossbow, so somebody could use it. Let me take a look. Not Astarion, obviously. I don't think she can use a heavy crossbow. And we're using Gaunter Mail. Oh, I forgot we have this Celestial Haste. God, there's so many crazy items we have. So this might actually be a decent one for Karlach. Let's send this her way. Well, I guess we'll pick it up for now. And then last of all, we have the Netherstone Studded Gauntlet. So the Netherstone here is embedded into the gauntlet. Enervating Suffusion. Your unarmed attacks deal an additional 1 to 4 force damage. All right, well, we're not making any of those. High spell casting. You gain a +1 bonus to spell save DC. And you gain the command, a free cast of command without using... Oh, and it's cast at level 3. Very nice. So I guess this is going to Shadowheart then.
Howling like a great wind through a canyon.
Oh.
It engulfs your mind, drowns your senses. Above the hell rises a screech, gleeful and maniacal. It is the way and the truth. Absolute.
Leave them alone.
The screech quiets, the howl fades. Your mind is hollow, save one lone voice.
Bane's chosen has fallen. His Netherstone is yours. You have done well.
Okay, so I think because Shadowheart looted it, she's the one speaking to him. But I imagine Tava would have privately shared with her her distrust of the Emperor, which grew recently. I think we want to hear his thoughts on the plans of where we go from here, just because there may be a hint, there may be something else to glean from that.
The Elder Brain is regaining its autonomy. It cries not from pain, but exaltation. We must stop it before it breaks free. One Netherstone remains. Orin's. We must find her and take it from her. After that, we take control of the brain. And you should start wondering what you will do then.
I mean, our plan is to put an end to it. I think we've discussed that with the Emperor, but let's go ahead and say this for now. This is our plan, but he might interfere. He might have another plan, like he's going to become the Absolute himself and get rid of us, maybe. So I'm tempted to kind of like say number 2 here, give him a little bit of wiggle room so he maybe betrays his intentions or tries to bargain with us rather than directly attacking us. But I think we've already said that this is our intention, so I think we'll have Shadowheart say, I will put an end to it.
We shall see.
Yeah, that's what I thought he might say. Okay. So let's check out this gauntlet one more time. Let's send Gortash's Netherstone. Oh, we have his hand to get into the Temple of Baal, right? Both of these go to Tava, actually. But the gauntlet... So what is she wearing? When you heal a creature, it gains the effect of Blade Ward. Strength saving throws +1 and Revivify. Yeah, this is nice, but I think +1 spell save DC is better. And a free command at level 3. Yeah, we're going to equip these. She'll keep these on her for now. But that's good. Well, all right. So Gortash is dead. We have the second Netherstone. That's fantastic. That also means we have a chance to save Halsin, right? Because Orin demanded that we kill him and then duel her. So we should be able to approach the temple now, get that duel going, and if we win, which I'm pretty sure Tava will, we should be able to retrieve Halsin from his captivity. So that's all good news. Can we fast travel? Yeah, let's go... Danthalon's Dancing Axe, we can sell a few things, and then we got to go back to camp. We do have to come back here and go to the prison next, but we might bring Will with us instead of Karlach. We'll have to see. She's such a beast. It's so hard not to bring her, but if we're gonna leave someone behind, I'd kind of rather leave Shadowheart and bring Karlach with me. So maybe we'll do that. We'll have to get him geared out and prepared. So we might take a few pieces of equipment from Shadowheart and give them to him, because he's a caster as well. We haven't played with him, so I might respec him. I don't know. I'll take a look at him, but I think we got to bring him to the Wormway. Before we do that, let's sell some stuff and then head back to camp and check in with Karlach. Okay, let's see what you're selling. Sell wares. How much has he got? 2,700? Great. Does he have anything we want in terms of like... Oh, I'll take an elixir of bloodlust. I guess we'll put this on Tava for now. I'll always take those. What else? Accuracy, speed, we've got 1 billion of. Any other elixirs? No. And then we've looked at all his stuff before. I mean, he does have a bunch of arrows. Does he have arrows of lightning? Yeah, I need a few more of these for Astarion, because we burned through the ones we had. What do I have? 1 left of these? I have 2? Well, alright, let's buy 3 of those. Did that not work? Oh, I gave it to... Now he has 4. Okay, so I was looking at the wrong thing. They changed this interface in the update, and it kind of threw me off. Okay, let's sell wares.
Let's get going.
All right, there we go. Not that much, but we're up to 44 grand. I like that. Oh, we lost a bunch of...
I have a lot on my mind.
Shadowheart is trading. Discount 4%. We lost some gold there, because if I step out of this...
Short father.
And then go back with Tava...
Despite everything.
What do you need?
her trading discount is 79%. Persuasion plus 11. So that was a little bit of a misstep, but it's all right. Okay, let's go back to camp. I wonder if there's another bloody note. Yeah, this is what I thought.
Let's see.
Is this the same one? Yeah, kudos on the murder of Gortash.
What does she want?
Thanks to you, the tyrant's iron throne lies broken beneath the bay, and the prisoners it held are nothing but blood and the foam. Oh, we did read this already. Letter with sticky red blots. I saw something that said, oh, there's another one. Kudos on the murder of Gortash. Okay, let's read that one. You've done well, underling. Baldur's Gate gags on Gortash's gall, and your little pet still has eyes to witness it. Now, to do proper honor to the murder lord, you must submit yourself to trial in the murder tribunal. Remember, Sicarius. Succeed there, and you may find me in Baal's temple deep below the tyrant's rotted cobbles. In that unholy sanctum, the murder lord will watch our blood duel at last. I will keep your minions safe until then, unless it misbehaves. Orin. Yeah, 4 new journal updates available. Okay, well, I think the most important thing we have to do is talk to Karlach, and then, well, hold on a second, let's do that. Let's see how she's feeling. Is she feeling any better?
Hey, soldier. You're back.
Still soldier after everything we've been through, huh?
Old habits. Did I miss anything while I was off having a sulk?
She's being funny about it. She's trying to use humor to disarm the situation. Let's do the same. Villains rose, heroes fell, and the apocalypse drew nearer.
Nothing out of the ordinary, then. You know, soldier, we're so fucked. The Dark Three are trying to consume the Sword Coast. We've still got tadpoles in our eyes, and I've got a ticking time bomb in my chest. I'm not sure anyone has ever been more fucked than this. And yet, we're fine. In this moment, we're fine. Here I am. There you are. Breathing. Talking. even laughing if we want. Is it very precious to say that, despite it all, I'm happy?
She is such a relentless optimist. I can't believe how quickly she bounced back, and good for her. What an amazing character. She won't go back to Avernus, and saying it will just make her angry. If you're happy, I'm happy.
In that case, there's something I wanted to ask you. Will you stay with me when it's time for me to go? I think I can do anything if you're there. Even die.
Of course I'll be there, Karlach. Whatever you want.
Thank you. Now, enough tragedy. I'm not gone yet, and our schedule is packed with important heroics, isn't it? Plus, if I cry any more, I'm going to run out of tears and start leaking motor oil. Thanks for everything, soldier. I'm extremely glad to be in this thing together.
God, she's such an awesome character. All right, I want to get Will's reaction, if he has one, before I sign out. So let's... Where's Will? Where does he live in this camp? I don't even know. That's Gale. That's Shadowheart. There's Astarion, Chihira, Karlach. Will's over here, right, with... standing right next to Duke, Ravengard, and Mizora. These two are standing next to each other. Just chilling? That's a bit weird. Alright, do you have a comment, Will?
The agony of knowing the end is near. I spent years swatting away my fears and doubts of my infernal fate, and I eventually made my peace. I had to. You will too, Karlach. I know it.
Okay.
That's the spirit.
I don't know why he said that to Tava, instead of, or said that to Karlach when she wasn't there, but I think it's meant that she was in the party, or she was there in spirit or something. All right, guys, I'm going to take a break here. When we come back, we're going to get Will kitted out and ready to fight. We're going to level him up. I don't even know what level he's at right now. He's a level 7 warlock. So he hasn't been in the party for quite a while. We'll give him some gear, get him kitted out and ready to fight. And then we're going to take him down to the Wormway beneath Worm's Rock and see if we can rouse a dragon. Hope you guys are looking forward to that. Thank you, as always, for watching. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. What an emotional roller coaster there with Karlach. I feel so bad for her. I was really certain there was going to be a way to fix her, but it seems like the developers have gone a different path with her journey. And so, even after we save the world, there will be some sorrow and some tears and goodbyes. Not looking forward to that, but it's a part of life, and it's a part of death. So, on that morbid note, we'll take a break here. Hope to see you guys next time. Thanks as always. Take care.